Going live, Pixie.
Oh, wow!
We're live!
We're live!
Hooray! How exciting!
Yeah!
Oh, let's move forward a little bit.
Let's move a little forward.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That works.
All right!
And let me turn this just a little tiny bit. There we go. That's better. That works. Okay, so I'm going to do the boring social media stuff, so you need to entertain whoever shows up. So.
There's nobody here!
Oh, that's too bad.
I can't entertain nobody here.
Oh, well, you can entertain people who come later, like, because they can watch the recording of it.
I don't get it.
So we're live right now. Oh, we've got two people right now.
Hello, Ellen!
Hello, Ellen!
Hello!
That was very entertaining.
Was it?
Was
it really?
Well, it was very loud.
Okay. I'll give you that.
which is close to entertaining. So let me just.
There are 3 people here.
3 people here already.
I don't know who the other 2 are.
I don't know. Just Ellen. Who else is here? Let us know who you are.
Hello. Oh, we lost one.
Oh, we lost one. See, maybe we were too loud.
We got a thumbs up though.
We got a well. That's all we need. Okay. Yay. So now we have.
Nazreen.
Hello. Hi, Nazreen. How are you? So we just finished our boring social media stuff, which is good. Let me put this down.
Boring.
Boring. Social media is boring when you have to do it live on camera, but that's okay. Hi, welcome.
The forgotten one.
The forgotten one.
We forgot about
what's
him.
good, Patrick and Pixie? Do you prefer Pixie and Patrick? I think Pixie is the star. I'm just.
Yeah, I'm the star.
She's the
I get
star.
first billing.
Yep, she gets first billing. So we're gonna. Do you know what we're gonna do today?
What?
We have a couple of things. We're gonna show off some things that we made.
Really?
There's a new friend.
Show and tell.
Show and tell, as we usually do. And today we're actually going to make something.
Ooh!
Yep, we're going to make some...
crafts?
Make some what?
Crafts?
Crafts.
Crafts. Or science!
Yep. Ooh, a new friend. Yep, we made a new friend, but he's not going to stay with us for very long, is he?
Why?
Well, because we have... so a friend of mine, she has a little girl who's having some trouble talking to other people. And so...
She can open her mouth.
What?
Open her mouth and she can talk.
Oh, yeah, but sometimes you're a little bit shy.
Oh.
You know, sometimes...
I don't know anything about that.
No, you don't know anything.
I'm not shy at all.
Nope. But this little girl is very shy. Actually, she has something called autism. Have you ever heard of autism?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I almost forgot it was Monday. It must be... Yeah, Labor Day. I don't know how many people...
The forgotten one forgot.
Yeah, I don't know how many people will show up today. They might be at Labor Day festivities or whatever.
Oh.
But whoever's here...
We got another thumbs up, though.
We did. We got another thumbs up. That's very good. So we were asked to make a puppet friend for her so that she could maybe talk to people using her puppet friend.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's
We got another one. We're not getting the announcements of who's coming in.
Oh, they don't. It doesn't announce who comes in. It just announces how many people are here. They have to announce themselves, so they can be sneaky and just watch.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought everybody came in and announced it.
Nope, nobody announced.
We need someone to announce.
We do. We need to figure out some other way to do this. So happy Labor Day if you're in the United States and you celebrate Labor Day. That's. Did you do anything for Labor Day?
I didn't work.
You didn't work. Well, do you ever work?
You're getting technical.
Sneaky, LOL. Yeah, people maybe they're sneaky. So do you know what we're gonna make tonight?
Mistakes?
Probably. We are probably going to make a lot of mistakes. But we are going to make eyes.
Eyes?
Yes, we're going to make eyes for puppets.
That's just weird.
Well, how else are puppets gonna see if they don't have any eyes?
Well, they're born with them. Oh,
yes. Well, you're born with them, but some puppets need to have eyes, and we are making eyes out of something called resin, which is this the best way to do it?
It's a ping pong ball.
This is a resin eye. It's hard to see. I've got the light on so sharply, but let's see. Do that thing that there we go. These are resin eyes that we are making.
How'd you make those?
Well, I'm going to show you. So why don't we start with that, because we're going to hopefully have some plastic eyes done for some future puppets, and we're going to actually cast them today. So we're going to do something, and we'll have them done by the end of this show tonight.
Wow.
They will be all set. It's done with something called resin.
But there's not that many people here to see it.
I know. That's why I'm kind of stalling until we get a nice big audience.
Where is everybody?
They might be taking the day off, or it's not.
Shows up and everybody comes out of the woodwork. I'm here and nobody likes me.
Oh, everybody. That's a great performance, but only 3 people saw it. It's too bad.
Rub it in, why don't you?
See, it's quality, not quantity, Pixie.
Oh.
So you have the best people here today.
The best.
The best.
The best of the best.
The best of the best.
Okay.
Okay. So these eyeballs. It's really hard to see with this light. Let's see. Let's put.
Can I see that?
You can see it. Yep.
Oop.
No, you dropped it. It's very slippery.
It's slippery.
Yep. So these eyeballs are made out of a plastic. It's called resin.
They're smooth.
They're very smooth. You can make them smooth, or you
Little
can make.
heavy though.
They are a little bit heavy because they are solid.
Yeah, don't drop them on your foot.
Yep. You want to give it back to me? Okay. So these, I don't know if you can hear. They're made out of plastic, and that plastic is something that you make out of two different materials. These are two liquids.
Why do you put them in two different jars?
Well, because once you put them together, they start a chemical reaction, and that chemical and that chemical
They
reaction.
bubble over?
What?
Like a volcano?
Well, it won't be like a volcano. What will happen is these two things, one of them turns the other one into plastic, or this one turns this one into plastic. You put them together, and you have about 10, 15 minutes to get them into what's called a mold, and then you make whatever shape you want.
Wow, that's fascinating.
It is. So this is what we've got. This is called smooth cast, and it is a plastic. These are white. We bought a black one by mistake, but we're going to use that for other stuff. We thought maybe animal noses would be great.
Noses.
Yep, animal noses out of black plastic. But these are our materials for tonight. We're going to use that, and what you do is you put them into something called a mold. Let's see. Just another long chain hydrocarbon with a cross linker. You said it. So this
Someone's CAT smart.
Yes. So this is the mold we used for the larger puppet eyes, as you can see.
I thought you make chocolate with that.
You can. These are actually chocolate molds. Or actually, these larger ones are for like small cakes. Yeah, you can make little. You can make
That's a tiny little cake.
Yeah, it is, but like a little bite.
Oh.
Like, nope. Oh. So perfect.
I broke my tooth.
You don't have any teeth.
That's a technicality.
So we bought this one.
That looks like cat armor.
Yep. Oh, it does look like cat armor. We could put it on top of a cat, and it could be cat armor. So we bought these online. These are chocolate molds or really small cake molds. They're made out of silicone. And so we used those to make these and these smaller eyes. But something we saw online was by a guy named Adam Krudinger, and he is a puppeteer, and he taught us how to make our own molds. This is the mold that we made. We broke it because we've already cast it, but and a couple of things fell out. You can see. Ooh, you can't see. Oh, there we go. In this light, see these little things here. These little raised things. Right
Yeah.
there? They were measuring spoons.
Measuring spoon.
Yep. So we cut the measuring spoons up.
How are we gonna bake if you use the measuring spoon?
Hey, Phone Jones, you keep hitting me with your hair. We won't bake with them. We already have our own measuring spoons. These are the ones we cut up, and what we did was we painted them all white, so they'd be nice and all. I guess it's kind of a flat. It's called a flat or a matte base. And we super glued them to a piece of foam core, and then made a box around this. And the box is all broken up because we've already opened it.
Aren't you glad that wasn't full?
Yes. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go over there. Just a second. All right, just a second.
Don't spill the liquid.
I know, we've got everything set up. We thought we were so clever.
This is the problem with live photography,
We're
folks.
live. Hi, Phone Jones. Okay, so we made this box, and the box is all broken up because what we did was we then had two other compounds that make something called silicone.
Silicone.
The silicone. Now, silicone is it's like a rubbery kind of material. It's almost like latex, but it's stretchy, and you can make molds out of it. It's basically what this is made
You know what
of.
they use for silicone?
What do they use for silicone?
I can't say it. It's a family channel.
Oh, you mean what they make out of silicone?
Yeah.
So this is the mold we made yesterday, or 2 days ago. So this is.
It looks like taffy.
It does look a little bit like taffy. I think it looks like a big. What do you call it? Those dots. those candy dots. Yeah, I think you mentioned that last time, but it's in reverse. So these
I wasn't here last time.
Oh, who was here last time? Oh, I think it was
that alien.
That alien. Yeah, Fwed. So these are the reverse of that, and we are actually going to cast really nice mold. Thank you. The one thing that I will say is
I'm always nice.
this is a little bit thick for these really small indentations. It's the right thickness for these bigger ones because these are really deep. So we thought next time we cast, we're going to cast smaller molds for this so we can use less material. Happy birthday, Derek! Scottish Geek Plays, it's his birthday.
Happy birthday to you!
Is that it? The only one? Only one? Well, then again, maybe it's copyright, so we want to keep that up. So we made this mold. We have, if people have just joined, we have our resin ready to go. We have already measured that out. It is equal parts blue and yellow smooth cast, whatever these elements are made out of. And we are actually going to, and we have a bottle, a funnel. People are wishing Scottish Geeks a happy birthday. But what we did is we measured out equal parts of both of those.
Don't spill it.
I'm not going to spill it, I promise. We measured out equal parts of both of those parts of the resin, and now we're going to mix them. We're going to pour them into our molds, and then they only take about 15 minutes, and they should turn from liquid into solid plastic.
Go for it.
Go for it. So we're going to do that right now. Now, my setup, I have a little tiny table over here. We don't have two cameras, so I've got to just do this while we're talking. But so I'm pouring the
Look at it go.
one liquid into the other. One liquid's being poured into the other.
Don't spill it.
I will try not to spill it, and now I'm going to just mix that up really fast.
Don't drink it either.
If I drank it, then I could make a mold out of my stomach. No, we couldn't do that.
No.
I shouldn't even say that.
We have an emergency room.
You would have an emergency room visit, so do that. Okay, so I have mixed up my casting element, and I'm going to pour it into this container because it's easier to pour out of. Ooh, good thing I didn't spill it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now what I've done is see this little liquid at the bottom of here? This is, I feel like I'm Bill Nye the Science Guy. Takes a steady hand. Yeah, and I don't have steady hands. My whole family is a family of people who shake really bad. So we're going to fill this mold.
Swish it around
Which
a
is,
little bit.
swish that around. So we're going to swish that around. See this mold down here? We're going to fill that up. I wish that I could keep my camera on there, but we only have the one camera. Someday we will have a multi-camera setup. So let's just do this. We're going to do this really, really slow. Vamp for a few minutes there, Pixie, while I...
Happy birthday to you.
That's right. Oops.
Happy birthday. Needs a little bit more.
Oh, I know, but it's... I need to pull it back because it was... There we go. I just needed to make sure it was even. Pour a little bit more. See how it's not...
Just pull it back the entire way.
Yeah, I think we'll have a little one that has a little bit of an indentation in it, that's all. There we go. Okay, that's good. So I'm doing this, the reason I'm being very quiet is because I am pouring this very slowly.
Needs a little bit more in the first one, though.
Okay. Just right up to the edge. Ooh, ooh, barely. Okay.
Ooh.
Isn't this interesting? We're doing something completely off camera and you can't see it. How's that?
A little bit more.
A little bit more? Oh, your voice went down a little bit when you told me that. There we go. I think that's as far as I...
Little more.
There we go. It's a little bit raised on that edge. Okay. And now we'll do the second set of possible eyes. I'm really hoping these come out well. Yep.
That's good.
That's good. And another one. These ones are wider than the other.
You should see this, folks.
Well, I'll show you. I will show you what it looks like when it goes when I finish pouring them into the mold, so that you can see what it looks like before we start. Oop, shouldn't have poured so fast. Okay. Ooh, it's already turning. Oh crap! Gotta hurry, 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 hurry. Oop. Oh, I went over. I went over. You know what it is that it's already starting to harden. Mm-hmm. I think that's it. Oh, that's it. I went too slow. Okay. Well, that's okay. Let me pull this up. Oh, I went too slow. It's already messed up. It's already hardened right in here. So that's okay, though, because we got a few eyes out of it. And this went a lot faster than it did yesterday, didn't it? Because I don't think it went this fast yesterday. So
well, you have to keep adjusting the mold.
see how it... Yeah, that's it. So see how these turned all white? And there's one way back here. Can I show it to you? Right here. That one, it was already starting to turn solid by the time I started pouring it, so I ran out of time. So, yeah, look at that. So these should solidify probably, I would say, within another 5 minutes or so, because they're already... one of the things that's interesting about this is as it hardens, it turns really, really hot. So it the chemical reaction, yeah, it's really, really fast. Yesterday, I don't think it was that fast. Anyway, so we'll see how they turn out. But I thought that would be kind of fun. Yeah. And we already used some of those. I was going to say that was very quick indeed. Yeah. I have no idea because, yeah, the stuff in the bottle is already... You saw that it was a clear liquid, and now it's already... Ooh, feel that, Pixie.
Oh!
Very hot.
Hot.
Yes. I mean, it's not burn yourself hot, but it's pretty warm. Why not just pour from the mixing bowl? We did that yesterday and spilled, and I thought it would be better if I poured it out of here, and I spilled anyway. So what would be better is if we found somebody who was coordinated to do it, because that would have worked out better than with me, but that's okay.
Yeah, but his hands are full.
My hands are full.
Oh, no, the coordinated
the
one.
coordinated person. Well, who spilled it last time?
Hush your mouth.
So, coordinated person. Hi, Monique. How are you?
Hello.
So, we've got 9 people here now. So,
Hi.
if you just joined us, we are doing, it's kind of a science thing today, yeah?
Yeah.
So, we mixed up some resin, and we are doing something called casting, which is we have some molds, and we are making something
Think it's
out of
solid
those.
yet?
What?
Think it's solid yet?
They're solid, but they're still very, very hot, so I don't want to pop them out yet. So, but if you can see they're already quite. Oh yeah, you can feel they're still a little bit soft in the middle. They're like candies right now. They're kind of soft in the middle. So that's it. I might have to leave because I have to go to bed early for school tomorrow. Ooh, school starts tomorrow.
School.
Yeah, it starts after Labor Day, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, that's okay.
Did you buy my school supplies?
I did. They're. I think that Pika has them.
Why did you give them to him?
Because you keep hitting me with your hair in my face.
You hit your face with my hair.
Oh.
You hit my head. Strike that. Reverse it.
Bye. The larger the volume, the more exothermic, the faster it will set. Oh, okay. We have somebody who knows science here, so that's good. Let's see. Is that flat?
It's Professor Proton.
Professor Proton. Not for me. Yeah, I know. I don't have to go to school, which is good. So, if people
you have to go to work.
I know, I do. Patrick, did you see the sock puppet rock song I sent you? I reckon you could do a really awesome heavy metal song with your puppet friends. Original, of course. If somebody did you write a sock puppet rock song? I don't think that I saw it. But where'd you send it? Over Twitter? Because I haven't been on Twitter for a bit.
I'm gonna go get the notebooks.
You're gonna go get notebooks?
From Pika.
Okay, we'll see.
Before he doodles in them.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'll check out Twitter after we're done here. So I like having Pixie on, but her hair hits my face whenever she talks. So I'm glad that she's taken off for a little bit. So at the beginning, I mentioned that it's not a commission. I'm not taking commissions because I don't want to sell puppets, because whenever you sell something, people have opinions. Never mind, I'm back. Hi again, Monique. Whenever you sell something, people feel like they can, hair struggles. Yeah, only her hair, I'm struggling with her hair, I guess. So I don't really want to put myself in the position of having to make puppets that people will have opinions on other than me. But a friend of mine said that her daughter... I'm sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about being late.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh, hey, Fred. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We had Pixie was here for a little bit.
You did the science without me?
We did some science, but we haven't finished it yet. It's
okay.
It's still right now.
All right.
It's solidifying. So we will.
Who's your friend?
Oh, well, I was just talking about this.
Hello.
So, Fred. Oh, look, people love having you on.
Hey, how can they like him?
Well, because he's here every week.
I could be here every week.
Hey, you had your turn.
The kids are bickering. So yeah, so we
go to school.
Love to you too, Pixie. See, Pixie?
Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, so I got a request to make a puppet for this young woman who was just diagnosed with autism. She's having some trouble talking to her peers, so she needed some. She was using her stuffed animals. Up, time to go. Okay, bye, Monique. Have a good night.
Bye.
You sounded like Pixie there.
I had a monster in my throat.
Oh, there we go. So she's been using her stuffed animals to kind of do ventriloquism, and so her mom asked if I would make a puppet. So those eyes that we first cast, we actually used a pair of them for this guy.
Wow!
Isn't he cool? Or she? I don't know. That's how you sounded. Now you sounded like Mutton there too. You sounded like different people.
I'm practicing ventriloquism.
That's very good. Hello. So this, we don't have a name because we don't get to name him because he's not ours.
Or her.
I did not miss or her. We did not miss the stream. No, you didn't, Nate. You didn't. We're just introducing our new puppet friend. So this is a new person who is not going to be staying here for very long. It's somebody that, if you've joined the streams, a gender neutral puppet, well, until the monster gets adopted. So we, the
That's
eyes.
weird.
Yeah. Well, they get to decide.
Okay.
They don't do that on your planet. I love how colorful this new puppet is.
Well, they do it on my planet, but that's
a different thing.
Different place.
So this is a multicolored faux fur. It's in, I think it's only 2 colors, right? Oh no, 3. It's got a purple, a pink, and a blue. And
he doesn't have arms.
He doesn't have arms yet. I still have to sew the arms. But the eyes.
I thought you were going to school.
The eyes are the same as these. So these are these eyes. And today, hi Mom, hi Dragonate's mom.
Hello.
The eye. Let's see. That's how it works in the monster world. Monsters are ever changing, and children's imagination gives them form.
See, exactly.
Fascinating.
Yes.
So the eyelids are fleece. This is fleece, and then a little bit of felt for the eyelashes. These are, they're not Velcro dots. What are they?
What are my eyes made out of?
Dots.
Dots. These are, they're chair pads, right? So these are the little things that you would put on the bottom of chairs or furniture so that they would slide across the floor well. This is a little tiny bit of a feather boa. The nose is made out of foam.
Foam.
It's a foam nose, and a little foam heart for a tongue.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very pleased with the way that this one came out. Oh, and one other thing is, if you see the back of the head, it's really, really like a high pile fur. The fur is very long, but on the front, if you can see the face, I cut down the fur around the eyes and the nose. It's hard to see with his hair or her hair in the way. So that's very short.
The feathers are making me sneeze.
The feathers are making you sneeze. So yeah, so I'm very pleased with this. Yeah, so it's very Muppet-esque. It's very built on the same sort of Sesame Street. This monster I think would show up and would look fairly comfortable on Sesame Street, I would say.
I think so.
I think so. So yeah, so he doesn't have a voice because he's not. I've been playing around with him, but it's not my puppet, and we're not going to be able to keep this puppet. But this is a great. You know, we built this one completely from scratch. All of the facial features, the pattern, everything is something that we made ourselves. So very happy. I'm very happy with this.
Progress.
Very progress. So, and it's also, one other thing is that this puppet has a full foam skull. So underneath this, some of them just have what is called a brain underneath here, but this has a full a full, there's foam all the way underneath. So it's not just the mouth with the fabric holding it all together. It actually has all of that. So yeah, so I'm very pleased. So he will have arms, and we'll probably be sending him on his way sometime this week or this weekend.
Aww.
Yep. But the little girl is going to be very happy, I think.
Hopefully.
I think so. So yeah, this is the first one we made with these eyes that we cast, and I'm very happy about that. So we'll just see if we can.
Are they wetty yet?
Let me see. They feel like it. Oh yeah, they're nice and cool now. I'm just gonna try to put this
Pop
in the
them
back.
out.
Put a smile on her face. Yeah, I hope so. He's not gonna stay up. Let's see. That's the. Oh yeah, you can feel. Oh, that's great. So this one, probably. Okay. So these are all solid. We're going to pop them out of the mold. Oh, they come out really nicely. Oh, that's nice. They're still a little bit warm. I don't know if you can see. You can't see with the bright light, but these ones are really shiny. You can't even see. I'm sorry. I'll fix the light, but there's a couple of differences. One is the height.
Wow. It is
Yeah.
very matte.
Yep. So what we did with these eyes is, let me just pull out one of these measuring spoons. We actually painted with a matte paint before we made the mold.
Aww.
Oh, does that have a? Oh yeah. This one's too thin. We'll have to see if we can fix that. Maybe if we put a thing underneath or something. Whatever. Anyway, this one has a little dimple in the middle of it because
Some of those felt pads.
oh yeah, the felt pads would work, but these came out so nice. Can't stay, Patrick and Fwed. Got a fun-filled day ahead. Yeah, well, happy birthday, Derek. Thanks so much for stopping by on your birthday. That's really great. Ooh, what happened on this?
I think
Oh, no.
you spilled it overspilled it.
I spilled a little bit, but
I
I
need
can
to sand it down.
we can sand that down. So yeah, so we have eyes. You can see, be a nice pair of eyes, right there. Do we have the dots? We could actually just put them on for. Do we know where they are?
I'll see.
Okay, so I mean, just I sent Fwed off to see if we can get some dots, just so you can see what the eyes look like. Oh, geez, we went down to 4. See, Derek leaves and the whole party's done. So, oh, yep, thanks. So these are the dots. These are these little, I don't know, material dots. And let me just pull one off. Oops, that's not it. Here it is. Here's one of the eyes. And then it doesn't look like much until you actually put a dot on it, and then all of a sudden you've got an eye, which is pretty cool. And if you have some material like this, you can make the eye look even more like an eye by giving it a little bit of an eyelid.
What is that?
What's this?
Oh, the material.
Oh, this is the same material we made the turtle out of. So I think I had sewed something. So see how that suddenly turns into a full eye? I think it's pretty cool. Back up to 7 watching. Yeah. So we go from just a little round disc that doesn't really have any personality to it to being a full eye that you could put onto a puppet, and I think that that's pretty cool. It takes some doing to get the material to stretch over in an eyelid shape, and we had some troubles with that this afternoon. What was I sewing with this? What was I sewing with this? I have no idea what. Oh, I know what it was. We were going to do a sleeve, but this was too small for a sleeve. I had to make a bigger sleeve. That's all. Lucky 7. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, we're at 6.
Now we're at 6. See, so this little guy has a little dimple. You can't. You see it anywhere? No. Nope. Oh yeah, you can. Right there. See how that has a little dimple? The problem is that this is way too thin. When we cast it, we didn't have enough material, so when this sits here, it just creates just a little tiny flat surface here. So we're gonna have to figure out how to fix that. Probably just to cast two larger ones of these, and then we'll be all set. So we cast some eyes today. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that.
Wow.
Oop. That might be the last time we get to use that
Funnel?
funnel. It's a little funnel from Dollar Tree. It's not a big deal. And we've got some, oh,
You ruined the table.
oh, this table was ruined a long time ago. This is an IKEA table. So, yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with that. And then the ones that, the eye that I poured that I didn't pour correctly is suddenly, it's now like a little sculpture. It's like a little sculpture.
It's a brooch.
It's a, yeah, we can make a brooch. And,
A pterodactyl.
are you quoting movies that people who are too young to know what they are won't know what they are?
Rapunzel.
Aside from that one. Yeah, they all came out pretty well. And, you know, considering that we did this on camera and it's, you know, this is brand new to us. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's...
Don't use that Coke bottle again.
That's really solid. So the stuff that, I was hoping that I could maybe pull out a cast of that Coke bottle, but it really does connect really strongly onto that. So if you are interested in casting in resin, I would say the silicone that we're using is really easy. It is called, what's it called? Smooth Cast is the company.
What's your smooth on? Oh, smooth cast?
Yep.
Smooth cast is the material.
Oh, Smooth On. Oh, okay, yeah. So the company's called Smooth On. The silicone is called Umu, which is O-O-O.
Umu?
O-O-M-O-O.
A cow made it?
It's like, yeah, it's like a cow saying moo forwards and backwards. So it's Umu. And we used Umu 30, which takes about 6 hours to cure. There's an Umu 25, which takes about, a half an hour to cure. So we're going to
70 minutes or something.
70 minutes. And then we just bought some at a art store that is a urethane, which is supposed to take just a few minutes to cure.
Can you say that on a family channel?
A few minutes to cure?
Urethane.
Urethane? Oh, yeah. Oh, I know what you're thinking of. We can't say that one on a family show. So, yeah, and you even saw how quickly these were cast. And you don't have to make a cast out of eyes. You could make, if you wanted to make a whole bunch of copies of something that you have at home that is three-dimensional, and you wanted to make something that was easy to make in plastic, that's something really easy to do. I know a lot of people are doing stuff out of, they're really interested in 3D printing, you know, but 3D printers are still extremely expensive.
Very expensive.
They're very expensive, and they take a long time. It can take, you know, yeah, just like that. Smooth On, yes. Yeah, so look into resin, and the thing that I like about these resins is that they don't have a lot of odor to them, because a lot of resin, there's like the high industrial epoxy you have to do in a ventilated area. This doesn't have any scent to it at all. I would love to have a 3D printer. The amount of things you could create. Yeah, 3D printers. One, I like the idea of a 3D printer, and I've seen some puppeteers who make the underpinnings, the mechanics of their creations out of a 3D printed plastic. But you're very limited in how large things can be, unless you make things and then snap them together or build them together. Excuse me. It's
Product placement.
Product. Oh yeah, yeah. So you're limited to the size. You have to have a plan for it. You have to have the blueprints for it. Or you need a 3D scanner.
I got blueprints on the ends of my
You
fingers.
do. Do you have prints? Oh, you do. Yes, we could fingerprint you in blue.
Yes.
Yes. And you also, if you someone created a giant robot thing with a 3D printer, it took hundreds of parts to make it. Yeah, that's the thing, is that you have to know how all of those parts fit together, and then the plastic for each and every part. Those little tubes of plastic that they use, those little filaments, are several tens of dollars a piece, and you need hundreds of them to make something big. So this resin doesn't cost very much, and we get a lot of different things out of it. We got, you know, we'll be able to make several dozen puppets out of the eyes that we've been able to cast. So this is easy. And then we've been thinking of other uses for the resin. I accidentally bought a black colored resin, a shiny black resin, which would be perfect for for animal noses. So if we were going to make, oh, Peter wants us to make a cat.
What?
A cat.
You want to make a cat?
He had a dream about a white cat, a white furry cat
With rainbows?
with rainbows in it. Yes. Yep. Called Crinkle. So we are probably going to use this fur, and I was thinking about how to make a cat pattern. And if anybody was here when we did the pattern making for, what did we make it for? Oh, we made a pattern for the turtle. I would take a cat mask that's Halloween, so there are masks that are three-dimensional. Take a cat mask, cover it with the masking tape. How's that resonating with you? Oh.
I didn't say it!
You didn't say it. Make a pattern out of masking tape of the cat, and then we'd have a cat face. I'd probably have to do something on the other side to make sure that I had the full three-dimensional head. So that might be the next one. But we have 2 more things to finish, don't we? Oh, you're yawning?
No.
No.
No. Someone else is.
We have the turtle to finish, which is, we haven't made much progress, or any progress. We haven't done anything since last week on that. And
He doesn't have any arms either.
he doesn't have any arms either. I'm not really good with arms. I seem to wait a long time before I finish arms. And then we also have, if Ellen is still here, we have your puppet of Daphne. One of the things that I wanted to do before we finished Daphne was we needed to cast eyes, and we had just built the mold and everything. So we have eyes, and so Daphne should come together fairly quickly. She should be done probably within the next couple of weeks as well. And that's going to be fun because she's going to have great big hair, and we're going to make a dress for her and all sorts of things. So, and she's going to have makeup. She's going to be the first. Well, no, Peter made one with makeup. Peter made Eunice, who had lipstick and false eyelashes on. But this one is drag makeup, so it's really like great big like what do you call it? Eyeshadow all the way up like this, and
Like this?
like this, yes. And we're going to, it'll be one of the few puppets that we're going to build with a human featured nose. Gotta go. Thanks for sharing Casting Puppet Eyes. Thanks for joining us. Thanks so much. This was great. So yeah, so I'm gonna have fun with that. So building the face now that we have the eyes should be pretty easy, and that's what I'm going to be working on as soon as I ship off that one. This monster puppet, if you've just joined us, we just completed a monster puppet out of the rainbow fur that we had before. I'm new. And he's going to be shipped off to a very special little girl who needs some help communicating with her friends or communicating with some people in her class. So we're hoping he'll help her make some friends. I really like this one. I'm really, really proud of this one. I think that this is great. But we have many, many more to go. And I also want to experiment with some different types. Like we saw, did you watch that grasshopper and the little warrior?
Yeah, you showed that off last week.
Yeah, we showed that last week. So there's a guy who does. They're kind of halfway between marionettes and stop motion puppets, and it has a lot of motion in it. So I'm hoping that we can start doing something with that. I just haven't figured out how I wanted to put that together. And I'm getting a little ahead of myself because we just started making these hand puppets first, and now I'm thinking about other types of puppets to make.
Wow.
Wow. So yeah, and I have to make something for Sullivan for tomorrow because we're going to be doing something that is trending. Does anybody know what's trending? Can anybody guess? I'll play a YouTube game. You're supposed to do this. It's called engaging with your audience. Can anybody guess what YouTube trend Sullivan is going to take on this week? And I'll give you a hint. It's all the beauty gurus are doing it right now, or it's on Instagram, all over Instagram this week. We'll see if anybody's even paying attention. I don't know if anybody's even paying attention right now. They could just, if you're just watching and not doing anything, that's fine too, because I really appreciate you watching. But if you've been on Instagram, fidget spinner. Oh no, he already did a fidget spinner. He balanced a fidget spinner on his nose a couple months ago. But that's a good guess. Yep. No, this is more like the on Instagram. He's doing something that beauty Instagrammers or Instagram models or people who do makeup, he's going to try a trend that's been happening on Instagram and on YouTube, which I think is very silly, but it will make for a really, it will make for a video anyway. So if you can't guess, that's fine. You can. I'm paying attention, but I don't have a clue as to what's trending. Neither do I. I never had.
You think I know?
We had absolutely no idea until we started Sullivan paying any attention. 100-degree knife. We already did a 100-degree knife too. Sullivan tried that, and actually his consultant had the 1,000-degree knife, and things didn't go well for him.
Do they ever?
Did Sullivan? Well, Sullivan did Inner Beauty. No, but that's a good one. Maybe it's a good thing that I don't know. I'm so delayed. Hi, Drago Nate's mom. It's great to see you. So he's going to be doing. So we'll give it away. He's because I don't think anybody turns in for the surprise of it. So there's this thing called wiggle brows. So all of the beauty gurus are doing this thing where they make their eyebrows into these really wiggly, squiggly looking things. So we're going to have him try that trend, and it's going to turn out about as well as you think.
Yeesh.
Not so well. So I need to build him some wiggle brows.
Yodeling.
Yodeling.
The other way, hee-hoo.
Oh, there you go. You could do it. Oh, yeah. So we're going to try doing that with Sullivan tomorrow. That's his thing.
Oh.
So, I don't know. I figured they might want to guess. That will be interesting. Yeah. When I told the idea of the how he does a little turn on it, Peter went, "What is it? What did Peter say? What's it like in your brain? What's it like in your world?"
What did you say?
Yeah. What did he say?
What's it like in your head?
What's it like in your head? So,
He said, what's it like in your head?
Yeah. You sounded just like him when you said that.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. Is Peter down? Peter must be very short if he's way down there.
Somewhere.
So yeah. My brain is constantly thinking of weirdo stuff for Sullivan to do, for George to do. George might be going on a trip too. Because I have to go to Dallas. Yeah, I have to go to Dallas. Not next weekend, but the weekend thereafter.
Is Dog going too?
I don't think Dog can go.
They don't like. They don't want dogs on the plane.
You don't want to know, Peter. yeah, I know. Unfortunately, Peter lives with me, so he's the one that gets to find out all of the weirdo stuff I think about all the time. Yeah, well, Peter takes care of Dog, so Dog can't go because Peter can't go when I go to Dallas on the 15th.
Why can't Peter go?
Because he has to work. Subliminal messages are subliminal.
How about that?
How about that? Did I miss something? Probably.
It was subliminal. You never missed it.
Oh yeah, I probably caught it before it even ended. You can tell we're tired today. We had a very busy day today.
Yes.
Yes, we helped close my mom's pool. And we had to unfortunately go to services for somebody who we lost as well. I know, that was sad. And we had to, what did we do? Oh, we went to the art store. We bought some more casting resin. We did a whole bunch of stuff today. Yeah.
No wonder he's tired.
We're very tired. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like you keep stifling a yawn, so I think it's one of those things. Like that. Yeah. Okay, so we try to keep these to about 45 minutes or so.
We're getting there.
Yeah, I know. It feels like I'm just going for time. It's 1:30 a.m. in Ireland. Oh my goodness!
What are you doing up?
What are you doing awake? We're barely awake, and it's only like 8:45 here in the U.S. Yeah, we had a long weekend this weekend, but we did a lot this long weekend.
It was a long weekend.
It was a long weekend. We finished up puppets. It's 6:39 here, so that's Canada. In some part of Canada, yeah. We're sleeping. Okay, so we're getting close to 45 minutes, and I am a night owl. You know, I used to be a night owl, but we don't do that.
Peter was one too.
Peter used to stay up all night when he was doing coloring for the comics, but he doesn't do that anymore. So, time zones are weird. They really are. I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, well, we got someone showing up. Every time we say we're about to end, we always say that we're, somebody always comes in and says, sorry, they're late. So,
catch the playback.
Oh, and look, we're up to 9. I don't know what it is. It's something about the 45-minute mark. People people start
I don't know.
start to show up. I think that they like it when we're tired, when we don't have anything to say.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. So, 9 people.
9 people.
9 people at 44, 49 minutes into it. You're leaving. Yeah. So let's just do a recap. Maybe YouTube 45 minutes to show. How do we know that you are live? I don't get notices. You probably should get notices. If you don't, there is a little bell next to the subscribe button. And if you hit that bell, it should send you notifications every time we have a new video, and it should tell you when we're live. I know that YouTube does something called throttling, which means that not everybody gets a notification when everything that they're subscribed to goes on, unless they've signed up for it. And that's because there are millions and millions of people who are subscribed to YouTube. If everybody got a message, it would probably, even for YouTube, be too much for their servers. So it would be, so yeah, definitely, if you want to be notified every time somebody posts a video or goes live or anything, hit that little bell. It's a little bell icon. It's not something that people notice very much, and YouTube tells all of the people who broadcast to tell people to hit that bell or ring the bell is what they say. It's not as
You've got to. I'm not gonna do it.
Come on and gather around. I've got a story to tell. That's as much as we can do.
Yeah.
Copyright. So if you want to keep up with that.
Liza with a Z.
Liza with a Z, that's right. I found the bell. I'll try the bell. Yay!
Ring them bells.
Ring them bells. So, so we are going to be back next week. Next week, like I said, let's give one more look at this guy. I'm going to be sad to see him go. Well, maybe we'll make another one just like him. So this guy is going off to Friends. If you haven't seen him, this will be probably the last you'll be able to see of him. I'll probably put one more picture on Instagram or on the xingcat Facebook with his arms when we've created the. Don't leave.
Pablo doesn't want him to leave.
I know. Well, we started it at 8 o'clock, so we can't stay on forever.
Somebody's arm is hurting.
Yeah. Yes. Puppetry is very taxing on your arms. Yeah, I think that she'll like him. I think that she'll be very happy with him. So he's going to have his arms attached. I have to make him first, and then we will send him off to his new home, and then we will start on a new. We'll finish up a couple of puppets. We'll probably go back to the turtle next week or to Ellen's puppet that we started. I may not show that one when it's finished because I want it to be a surprise for her when she opens it, because we're going to send that off to England. But the turtle, we will definitely continue on. Thank you so much for joining us this time. If you are a YouTuber and you want to, you can. I think what are you doing with the puppet and why is it going to her is awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's a sweet thing. Since I started making puppets, I've gotten a ton of requests from people to sell puppets to them, and I don't want to be somebody who makes.
He doesn't want to be that person.
I don't want to make custom puppets to sell, and that's just because I don't want to have to tell people. I don't want to have to negotiate what the puppets look like. I want to make something that I love and use it in my show or give it away to somebody. And giving it away is something I'm more than happy to do. And maybe at some point in a live stream, maybe we'll
raffle it off.
Not raffle, but just have a giveaway at some point. So maybe at some point we'll make a puppet and give it away. But we're not at that point yet. No. All right, so thanks so much for joining us this week. We live stream every Monday at 8 o'clock. If you have a YouTube channel of your own that you want people to check out, be sure to join the recording and put your link down below. If you're an artist of any sort, like Nazreen here or Naveen, just put your channel in the comments down below in the recording of this. We would love to share that with everybody. And we will see you Wednesdays for Sullivan, Thursdays for 3-ingredient recipes, Sundays for George and Dog, Mondays for us. Subscribe, like, share, comment, all of that.
And ring them bells.
And ring them bells. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.